it's Daisy and Justin. Welcome back to the channel. By the time you're watching this video, it is officially 2024, the brand new start to a brand new year. Oh heck yes, the year we've all been waiting for, the renaissance of new LPS! Very true. I, for one, am very glad that 2023 has officially come to a close and we can embrace a brand new slate in 2024, because truth be told, 2023 wasn't exactly the best year for me personally. However, there were a lot of positive things that happened in 2023, specifically related to LPSTube, that were indeed positive. But when it comes to just things like personal life and being adult, it honestly wasn't really the greatest. Without going into details, some loved ones and a few other things were lost throughout this year. And even around the world, I know for some this has been a really stressful and anxious-inducing time to be living in right now. But I thought we could just take this moment to be grateful for all of the positive things that did happen in 2023, and I'll be recapping with you some of the highlights that happened specifically on this channel as well. And I will be the optimist that follows those highlights with some goals that we have relayed for 2024. So if you guys are brewing with questions and thoughts about your favorite series or videos, or asking about future projects on this channel, I would recommend sticking around to hear out what we have to say. So how about we stop with the chattering and get to the matter of things with this video? You got it! Let's go over some of the notable events that happened on this channel in 2023, and what our plans are for 2024. 2023 was the year where we hosted our 10th award ceremony ever, and I could not be more thrilled for the epic outcome we had. Thanks to epic teamwork from the inside, as well as you guys expressing your enthusiasm and dedication for this annual awards show, I definitely did not expect such a huge turnout, even bringing back some of the OGs like LPS Lover, who won every single award she slated for. And she's been on LPSTube for 16 years, super underrated. This year's ceremony was extra special because for the first time in our ceremony's history, we had 100% turnout of winning speeches. That has literally never happened before. Oh, but hold on to your hats, peeps, because the 11th ceremony, the 2024 ceremony, is currently in progress. We have our team assembled, we're scheduling meetings, and by the way, guys, the nomination form is out right now. If you want a chance to have your voice be heard and tell us who you think should be nominated for each award, make sure to fill out that form before January 20th. I'll leave a link to the video down below as well as in the card right here so that you can read the instructions to learn how to nominate, and I will also want to tag and shout out my incredible team from this year's ceremony in the description as well. About a month before we released the ceremony, we released episode 24 of Royal Secrets less than a year after we released episode 23. But then those two episodes ended up getting flagged by Kappa. Yeah, so Kappa has been on somewhat of a rampage overall this past year, and unfortunately the last two episodes of Royal Secrets were a victim to that. And that leaves the question of where do we go from here? Like, how can we continue the series if all of the months of hard work and dedication are just diminished by the algorithm? And how can we hear you guys' feedback if the comments are turned off? To combat this, we're working on editing a collab video where we discuss the effects of Kappa on LPSTube in depth in hopes to raise awareness and hopefully vie for some sort of change that can benefit creators affected by the algorithm. We started this series over 10 years ago, which actually this year marks the 10th anniversary of Royal Secret's debut. And season 2 has been going on for like what, 7 to 8 years now? Okay, wow, way to call out my age there, Justin. We know a lot of you have been waiting for a conclusion to this season for so long, but we figured that as long as, Kappa is gonna be, targeting the series, we're gonna finish this series with a bang. And with you guys. What do we mean by this? Well, Justin, we have plans to eventually put out a casting call for Royal Secrets. Yep, you heard right, a casting call. By that, I mean you have the chance to audition and voice any of the characters. We'll be working on organizing the logistics of what characters need voices and how the schedule will play out in terms of script writing the rest of the episodes, but be sure to stay tuned for a video where you can learn more and actually submit your auditions. Attending LPSCon 2023 marked one of the best days I've had in this entire year. For the first time, we attended at the Meet Las Vegas venue, getting to meet all of you guys that came in person, as well as my mutuals, supporting local vendors that were selling their LPS and other merchandise, even getting to run my own video production workshop for the very first time. The feedback I received from all of the workshop attendees was really incredible, and it truly means the world knowing that I can pass down some knowledge that I've acquired over this past decade, so that maybe you can kickstart or even upgrade your video production skills. But the cherry on top of LPSCon was when some of the reps from Basic Fun, the subsidiary of Hasbro that bought the licensing rights to LPS, actually came to this event and heard out our thoughts and, experiences being a part of LPSTube, and just the fact that they were incorporated this feedback into the relaunch of LPS in 2024. And for those of you wondering, we have already confirmed our return to LPSCon in 2024, and we'll be running another workshop. And for those that don't know, we gave the workshop attendees an opportunity to put their skills to the test and unleash their creativity through the video production contest. Just so you know, we've already picked out the winners, but won't be revealing them yet because every single participant of that contest is automatically nominated for a brand new award at this year's LPSTube Day ceremony. That's right, Justin. This way, the participants have another chance at winning one of the top 3 awards. This time, I won't be picking the winners, but it'll be up to you once the voting form comes out later this year. Earlier this year, we put up a brand new behind-the-scenes episode after not posting one for over a year, but then it got flagged by COPPA too. As you can probably tell, certain genres of skits and films seem to be getting targeted the most as opposed to other video formats. So what does this mean for the behind-the-scenes series if COPPA keeps targeting future episodes? Well, we don't know that yet. Whatever happens to behind the scenes, rest assured that the characters are still here and will still be an integral part of the channel and its content. It's just that the fate of the series itself will be up in the air, and we'll have to find a way to adapt and create content that includes the characters you love and continues the storyline while we adapt to this current algorithm. And like we mentioned earlier, the collab video where we talk in depth about the effects of COPPA is coming very soon. Whatever happens, rest assured the cast and crew are still here, and we're still making content. Which brings us to our next point. Throughout the latter half of the year, you may have noticed that we've started experimenting with more hybrid content, which means incorporating both my face as well as the LPS skits you enjoy into one video. We started test running these skits per se that half the time included Puppy Lover 863's face and half the time included us. For example, the horrors of owning LPS and being a teenager were skits that were created in reaction to what's been happening with behind the scenes and Royal Secrets getting flagged. And thankfully those types of videos seem to do just as well. But we still want to hear your feedback about this type of content as a way to adapt to the algorithm. I know it can be off-putting to start the video with my face and then shift to LPS content and then go back and go forth. It can be a lot and overwhelming. We know you guys are here for the LPS content, and rest assured that'll continue to be our niche for the most part. This is just merely our way of working around the algorithm in hopes that our content won't be suppressed. So if you haven't watched these types of videos yet, I'll put links in the description for those 2 videos I mentioned, and let us know in the comments what you think about this hybrid content. Those of you who follow me on Instagram probably already know about the recent bombshell I dropped, but for those of you that don't know, I actually collaborated with Basic Fun! Long story short, after I met and spoke with some of the reps at Basic Fun, we maintained contact for a little while, and then another member of the team reached out asking if I could be a part of this behind-the-scenes video shoot, where I get to react to the new LPS for the first time and speak about my perspective of the new LPS as an adult collector and a member of this community. I wasn't in the commercial per se, but I did get to feature on the official LPS Instagram page in 15 to 30 second clips where I talk about my POV of the whole shoot. However, I want to give a clear disclaimer. As of the release of this video, I am not affiliated with the LPS brand or the Basic Fun team. This was just a one-off shoot that they hired me for specifically to represent the LPS community. So if you have questions about the distribution of the new LPS, any product info, or release dates, your questions should be directed to the Basic Fun team and not me, because I really don't have any of that information. With that being said, in 2024, we can confidently say that we'll be making more content about and featuring the new 2024 LPS. The final highlight I want to mention in this video is the fact that we've officially rebooted hashtag DareUs into hashtag DareCraft. Just like Royal Secrets and Behind the Scenes, the last episode of hashtag DareUs back in 2022, which was our Christmas special, also got flagged by the system as made for kids. Upon noticing that DIY and craft videos fall under general audience content and are generally safe, we thought, maybe we could combine this concept somehow with the Dare show, and thus this fusion series of dares and craft-related activities was born. Even though the format of the show has changed to include some more DIYs and crafts here and there, the true core of what the hashtag DareUs show originally was and is stays the same. We've got the same cast, myself, Layla, and Phineas, the same set, the same dares, the same stuff we've always done. It's just that in between, you're gonna see the process of Daisy customizing an LPS or crafting DIYs or anything related to that. We hope this is a format that can be viable for the channel, as well as engaging and entertaining for those of you that enjoy the dares as well as customizing. And if this is something you think you guys will enjoy in the future, whether it's the dares or the crafts or even both, we do plan on making hopefully some more episodes that y'all can enjoy. And by the way, the next theme for dares and crafting has already been picked out. So stay tuned for a community post within the next few days so that you guys can submit your dares. But just like with the hybrid content we've been making, we want to hear your feedback about the current format of hashtag DareCraft and what you guys like and what could be improved. So after watching the pilot episode, let us know in the comments what you think and what we can do. We're also open to ideas for themes and things to customize, so keep your suggestions and feedback coming. Before we close out the new year, I want to take a moment to say to you all how appreciative and grateful I am to have you all be a part of this journey. I don't think 12-year-old Daisy would have expected all of this to come out of this amazing journey. I've been making LPS videos for over half of my life now, and I'm at a loss for words, truly, on how to express my gratitude for sticking around, for believing in me, for believing in all of us in this community, for your dedication, and for your willingness to keep the flames glowing even through life's messiness, whether it's juggling school and work, juggling with algorithmic issues, juggling with, the rise and fall and the eventual resurgence of LPS truly means the world. Yes, we may have lost a few fellow LPSTube friends along this journey, some who have quit or disappeared, and yes, there will continue to be challenges with the algorithm as YouTube and the realm of social media as a whole changing, but I'm still here. We're still here. Negative experiences are not innately self-fulfilling prophecies. What matters here is how we react and respond to the change that's happening around us. As we welcome a new year, it's an important time to reflect on the person that we are now. Who do we want to be? Who's the person that we want to keep being, more importantly? This may be just the inner psychology nerd coming out, but I can say that the perception of our world and ourselves and the control that we have over our future can make the world of a difference if we make an effort to look at things at a positive light and find the silver lining. I consider myself an optimist. And Justin, too. At times, maybe a bit idealistic. It's the optimism that I've seen through this world, this community, that's helped me get through some of life's hardest points. In the words of Uncle Iroh, sometimes life is like a dark tunnel. You can't always see the light at the end of the tunnel, but if you just keep moving, you'll come to a better place. And truly, these past 13 years have been that light for me. I'm rambling. This is just my long-winded way of saying thank you for everything. Here's to another year of LPS and our community. Look out, 2024. Us here are here to stay and better than ever. You guys rock. Thanks for watching this video as well as my other videos and everyone else's content in this community on YouTube and beyond. We love you guys so much. Stay safe and we'll see you next time in 2024. Bye!